Yo, what's up everybody? It's Mr. Ty here today. Let's turn this down. Alright, I'm a little tired, a little hot, and a little bit of rush. So let's do this. Alright, we're gonna play a little bit today. We're also gonna check out a couple other things, and we also got today, we got my niece here today, Lacey here today, who's in the room because she's a little turd. And she heard me. We're good. Alright. So let's check out a couple things. So last night's stream did pretty good, and the last couple actually. So we're gonna check up on the status of my affiliate.
And be like,
ooh, that didn't publish. That's not good. Oh wait, that's the current one. My bad. Stream manager. Let's do that. All right.
hello.
Hey.
Oh, that's just my ear. That's not what I want to do. 2.51 viewers now. I was at 2.23 last night. That's pretty good. We're getting there. We're almost there. So I gotta make sure I keep it 3 viewers.
I thought it was 2.
No, it's gotta be 3.
Oh.
Average of 3 each view.
Isn't it for a month?
Yes. So as long as I keep 3 each time I stream for a solid hour, so each of those hours, it increases the chance.
I know.
So let me check real quick. I gotta shoot a message to somebody. Alright.
I just got on Fortnite.
Oh. I'm not gonna play Fortnite for a little bit still.
Yeah. He told us that.
Yeah. I was gonna do a few things and then I will.
Like, what's a few things?
Check out a few things. So basically I'll stream the last hour of Fortnite.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Yes, they can.
Yeah. Come here, Lacey.
Oh, dummy. I'm gonna keep playing Minecraft. Do you want to play Minecraft? Lacey?
I got so much pressure right there in my ear. It
Do you go play Minecraft
Alright.
with me? You want to? Yeah, let's go play then. You can use my controller.
If somebody has Twitch, they should watch me.
I'm watching you right now.
Okay. Alright, so let's check out Digimon real quick and then we'll play a couple. Actually, I was gonna watch a couple of video clips from the NFL first. Then we'll play. Hi, Aiden. Coma drop? Draymond? Oh, crap, I'm out of space. Fuck. Fuck it. I really need more space. Alright. I'll figure that out another time. Alright.
I seriously stepped on it. But just a little bit, just like. So we can't figure out how to pick our first Pokemon. I was like trying to and I can't do it. See, I don't know how to do it.
I'm gonna do that.
And it says contact the Discord. You can't do it. See, I want to do this one, but I can't start it. Oh,
You want to do Totodile? That's weird. Here, hold on.
can you like give it to me
No.
to start?
No. No, don't go to my email. That's the thing I want to show. It's that. You should turn your volume down.
Let me put my one down there.
Okay, so. Alright, so. My first one was Sobble. I'm surprised you guys have that.
See, oh, I can do this.
Okay.
How do you see? Look, it says contact the Discord, which I have the Discord. I don't. Oh, so remember, I already have the Discord.
Yeah, but this is a count. Or a group. Like what I have.
Yeah, remember you joined me already.
I just joined.
Gentlemen, behold!
Creep! What's up, dude? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. 7 people. Holy shnikes. Hold on just one moment. I am trying to figure out this Pokemon stuff with my niece and my nephew. Oh, that is so cool. Thank you for the raid, dude. Appreciate it. No, on your ass finally eating your hand. Do I want to know? T-Fizz, how you doing, buddy? Jesus. It hungers for more. Orale. Alright. God, what do I do on this thing? So I think I got it now.
I'm in danger.
T-Fizz is now a victim. I don't remember that quote in Aqua Teen. I guess I have to rewatch it sometime. I kind of started, but then I stopped again. I kind of got stuck on, what was I binging now? I was binging One Piece. It's the Munchies. Isn't there a movie called The Munchies? Or Muncher?
I'm in danger.
Yeah, I don't remember. I'll have to go back and... Stretch Nuts, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that then. I know I recently watched the movie they made. Alright.
See,
This
I
is so
cannot
weird.
click
I can't.
that.
I'm not
Click
used to doing on...
that. You might have to like flip it over or whatever. That big of a screen.
Well, yeah, but then I'm not used to... Okay, so... Let's try this. No, that's not the button I want.
You're trying to do slash.
I'm trying to do the exclamation mark.
Oh.
Shift. There it is. Okay. Pokey. God, your iPad is so big compared to mine.
I know. It's because you have a mini.
Yeah, and it makes it a lot easier.
What are you typing?
Pokey status. This command doesn't exist. Or Pokey help for all lists of commands. Okay. Yeah, they made a movie. It's on
Netflix. For the what?
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh, I don't know that.
You don't know that.
I was talking about.
You're
One
too young
Piece.
for that.
I was talking about One Piece.
Oh. It bounced off the corner.
I think it's on HBO Max or Paramount. One of two.
Lacey, when I move down here, I'm gonna put LED strips. LED strips.
Yeah,
right
Little Grimmins were both.
across.
See, I seen the Munchies on
So kind of like little.
Freevee, and it's on my list of stuff to
Yeah,
watch.
It's a stress ball. Stress ball. It's like snow inside, yeah, so it's not cold.
Alright, let me get out of this. Let's go back to what I was doing. So, I recently seen a little bit of this stuff. Or heard about it. So I wanted to watch it, and I thought it'd be fucking funny.
Everyone in my family went on a carnival cruise. Mom did things I've
Fuck you,
never
ads.
seen her do. Dad was himself, and we had the best time.
They're
together.
excited because
Please
tonight
don't
we're
tell my
going to
parents I said that.
Wymore to do a candlelight tour for Ghost Investigations tonight at 10 o'clock. So I have to drive 2 hours down.
Hey!
Is this it?
She's like
No, this ain't it. There we go. This is it.
All right, everyone. Last season was
Yo,
a smash.
careful.
Ratings gold, but
Hold
this
on.
year's script has to top.
Okay, I'm gonna
So
take my
welcome
headphones
to the
off.
table
Hey, guys. Yeah. Go ahead. You're more than welcome to do whatever. Everyone in my chat, basically, you guys are family. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Well, to an extent. There's still laws in place. Here, let's pull it up real quick.
You're like,
Yeah, 6-inch on wheat, no mayo. Hang on, Dr. Weird? My ass has finally decided to eat my hand! It hungers for more!
Okay, now I remember this one.
Yeah, just the one hoagie.
Okay, now I remember. Alright, so Relicamp, let's see. Let's see what happens.
it does not exist.
Okay, so I have to figure out how to set it up. I might have to do it on the PC because I'm getting confused as hell with your iPad.
For generations,
So let's go play some.
have obtained funds to
Yeah.
this vegetable.
Make sure you plug your iPad in, by the way. It's almost dead.
Dr. Weird,
I have a charger right over there.
the grant.
I use USB-C now.
What is that?
I used to
Shut up. Behold, the rabbit.
Oh, this is from episode 1. So I just watched this one.
Dr. Weird. Now bring in
Chuck,
a large
you-
French perfume
right in my
and
face,
spray him in the
right
eyes because that's how it happened to me.
Dude, this thing smells.
Now you feel
Like, it made my hands smell for like a week. Yeah. It's like got those fake snow in there foam kind of shit.
Ow, that hurts! He's chucking at us. Go, go. What was Minecraft?
Fucking kids.
Go, go, Lacey.
Alright,
Go.
back to what I wanted to do.
104th
Go
season.
upstairs.
Alright, Aiden, I was gonna show you this since you're the one that watches NFL, not me.
Stop. I don't watch NFL. I watch NBA, but whatever.
Whatever. Same diff.
Stop.
Go sports! Knock it off!
Lacey is bothering me.
You're not gonna go tonight if you keep this up. Oh, what now?
Yeah, we'll bring Sean.
All right, everyone. Last season was a smash. Ratings gold, but this year's script has to top it. So welcome to the table read for the 104th season of the NFL. Let's get to work.
It hasn't been
Yes, Jalen.
104 seasons.
I thought this was the dress rehearsal.
Oh, sorry.
Week 1, fourth quarter, 3:02 left. Jamar leaps up.
Okay, so what they're doing is they're leaning into the whole thought that NFL is scripted, kind of like how wrestling is too, apparently. So they're like, okay, let's do this.
Up and makes a no-handed catch.
No hands. How?
I don't need hands. I'll just catch you with my abs.
We can call it the abracadabra.
Wait.
Might as well send the ball to Canton now.
What if we wrote the Mahomes character out of the script entirely?
Wrote it all.
Guys, not cool. Who said that?
She did.
You're an actor, Patrick. Act like one.
Kill it!
Boring.
What if we played shirts versus skins?
I like it, Kirko.
What if we replace my legs with actual wheels?
I love it.
What if Derrick Henry stiff arms a guy into
Would
another?
it be possible for us to get to page 2?
What if someone smacks the other person so hard that they do a side flip? Just boom! Okay, let's go.
All right, skedaddle.
Bye bye.
Yeah, sports team, go sports. If you watch Scrubs or listen to their podcast, freaking Zach Braff, go sports team. Did they catch that sports ball? All right. Let's see. There was some other stuff I was gonna look up. What was I gonna do? Like, I was thinking of this stuff. I was fixing bikes today, so I'm kind of little. Ooh, I know. I watch a little bit of hockey, though. I'll admit that. Only because, call me cliche, my favorite team is the Anaheim Ducks. Okay, so this is called Dragon Ball Z Abridged. They basically came out with new stuff, too, recently. And this shit's funny.
Following is a non-profit fan-based parody. Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT are all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Fuji TV, and Akira Toriyama. Please support the official release. Whew. All right, how was that?
That was perfect, Krillin.
Yeah, it just recently came out. It's all the Boo Sagas, apparently what it is, because they basically went back and redid it again. And they also released clips where they use, like, say, avatars from the VR headset and use them to create stuff.
Capable hands of Mr. Popo. Mr. Popo, you know what to do.
Yes, call me. All right, maggots, listen up. Popo's about to teach you the pecking order. It goes you, the dirt, the worms inside of the dirt, Popo's stool, call me, then Popo.
Ooh.
Any questions?
Any questions? Yeah. Hellsing Abridged would be badass, actually. Do they even have anything like that? I mean, I'm surprised if they don't. I haven't watched Hellsing in ages. They do. I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, so there's one that's not abridged, but you would think it is. It's called Ghost Stories. Really? I'm gonna have to look it up then. God damn, I guess I don't pay too much attention to Team 4 Star then, huh? But, if you watch Ghost Stories, the way they're dubbing is, it just makes you think of it being abridged, because it's so fucking funny. Have you guys ever seen Ghost Stories?
Enjoy the climb back up, bitch.
What did that say?
Enjoy the climb back up, bitch.
Here, let's just do this. Sounds familiar? Oh god, dude, you are... I literally just watched the entire thing. Because I keep seeing it on TikTok. Yeah, stop coming house. And they have this on Crunchyroll. So I literally got like a month free just so I could watch these episodes.
You're such brave, strong, handsome men. Have you accepted Jesus as your personal savior?
No, I'm Jewish.
I just want to make sure that you're saved.
Hey, Hardy boy, let's just get out of here.
We can't leave Kaya still.
I don't care about your cat. He's probably dead. Bully.
They say Hanako, the bathroom ghost, lives here.
In the name of Jesus.
What are you doing? Will you stop that?
I'm casting her out.
I can't believe it. They're destroying this gorgeous land for overpriced condos. A monorail, 30 Starbucks, another Walmart. God.
Another
what's
Walmart.
This country coming to? I think I'm gonna move.
What are you, city council? Shut your yap and get back to work.
And the well? You still haven't told me what we're gonna do with that.
Whatever. Just fill the hole filler.
Sure, jackass.
Sure, jackass.
It's nice to meet you.
Friendly greeting once. Nice change.
You're in the same class as your next door neighbor. That's great. God's great. Nothing great about it.
Once again, she's the one who flashed me. She's a tease. And you know what kind of tease I'm talking about.
Can we not talk about this while I'm, doing...
Connectivity is important.
Oh!
Connectivity allows us to
Fuck
stay
you, you
productive.
fucking fucks.
Too much coffee. I
Eat
should've
my
just
ass.
pissed in the sink in the teacher's lounge. No one would have known. Or maybe in Mrs. Hadley's thermos.
When a stronger spirit appears, the weaker spirit cowers. But all evil spirits cower before Jesus.
I can't believe it. And I stayed up all night working on my costume and props.
Oh my! What a gifted seamstress. I hope you're not a homosexual.
But you who can act and so...
Okay, let's rewind that a little bit. Yeah, they can eat my ass. The whole flat, smelly, hairy like Chewbacca ass.
I hope you're not a homosexual.
But you who can act and so. So obviously...
You know what? I wonder, is my moderator here today? No, she's not. Alright, let's do this real quick. I totally forgot I should have done this. Shout out to Creep for the raid. Appreciate it, man. I got one for you when you come across someone useless. Oh, Jesus.
I'm gay.
Should I be
I'm
afraid
not
on
gay,
that?
You born-again homophobe halfwit, but I am gonna be the lead in the Phantom of the Ghost opera. I can tell you that. Yeah, the stairs are cursed.
Cursed stairs. You're kidding me. Cursed stairs. God.
Wow. That's good, but dark.
Is bigger than any demonic curse. And true believers like me don't believe in curses. We have Jesus. If we ask stairs, nothing will happen. Only prayers get answered.
Oh, good God.
Hey, kid.
Oh, good God.
I'm getting a little
Jesus.
lightheaded. I think I'm running out of air. You don't let me out. You're a cat.
Everything comes from TikTok, I swear to God. I really gotta start posting again on TikTok here soon. Although, I post some weird fucking shit. Like, weird.
Killer.
But they told me not to do that.
Pussy. I guess you always do what your big sister tells you to do.
Okay.
Later.
Hey, Ketchup. Where's the damn cat? But he... What? Ketchup, what are you, retarded? Obviously. Which way did he go? We'll never find out who the ghost is. I hope to God you're adopted.
Now, if you don't...
God, I hope you're adopted. Salem. Oh God, who played as him? He passed away, I know that. But this may have been recorded around the same time. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure it's somebody different. But they sound pretty close. There's a lot of people that do voice matching too. That can sound pretty spot on. Like I know... Sometimes instead of Jack Black as Kung Fu Panda in the TV series, they do now. Jack Black actually does the voice, but sometimes they'll bring in somebody else to voice match for Black. You know it's not the person from TikTok that sings like him. It's the guy who played on the TV show School of Rock, because you know how Jack Black did the video or movie or whatever, School of Rock, and then they had a TV series on Nickelodeon, and the guy that played as him, he also played on The Righteous Gemstones as Adam Devine's best friend.
Don't mind, I gotta get home to my trailer wife and kids. Bet you can't wait to get older.
What are you talking about? Oh my goodness, do I need to get back on my medication? Are my eyes red?
You. What do you want?
Thanks a lot, man.
Huh?
Right, you are retarded. What I
not gonna die.
Are you sure you're not gonna die?
Are you talking about the piano ghost? I'm sure I'll live a long, miserable life.
Yeah, I
with
think so,
heartbreak and
too.
alcoholism before a ghost takes me out.
If you're
I think I heard something about that. Basically, you can't even find the original anyways. So it makes you wonder if, like... So there's a lot of stories on the whole dubbing. A lot of them said, oh, they were just fucking drunk and high as hell when they recorded this. I'm like, well, yeah, if I'm a voice actor, I would be too. Nothing gets you out of your shell faster than that.
I told you I'm going to be fine. Why are you still crying?
Because these pajamas are gay.
Yeah.
You think so too? Thanks. I thought it was just me. Good night,
cowboy.
Catch rope fear not. The Lord God is with thee. What do you know? And God will wipe away every tear from their eyes. Revelations 21:4.
Hey, Momoko, let me ask you something.
Wow.
How did you know how to put that ghost into spiritual sleep?
Oh, don't give me any credit. It was all the Lord Jesus.
Okay, whatever. So much for Twyla Tharp calling your ass.
I hate you.
Bang, doom, me.
Laugh it up. I'd save the developing costs if I were you. Bam! For the rest of the semester, it's gonna be bike shorts from Nike.
Damn it, she's on to me.
It's times like this that I support the Amish mode of dress. It is on the plain side, but it does curtail adolescent erections.
Katsuro, maybe you have a hidden
Fucking
talent we don't know
Amish.
about, like Paris Hilton being an actress. Oh, scratch that.
Isaiah 60:1! Stride forward in the greatness of his strength.
That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Pump, pump, pump! Think of a big black man chasing you!
Well, he's not racist.
I guess not. He's only 0.2 seconds faster.
God's holy word is like water to a dehydrated soul.
Yeah.
Well, he's not racist.
NFL Sunday Ticket and watch your favorite NFL teams' out-of-market Sunday games live all season long.
Nice ass.
Do not lust in your heart.
Jesus, you're right.
Jesus, you're right.
Oh my god, what the hell's happening here? These are the fastest lip slaps I've ever had to sink. I mean, have you heard about the sports festival?
Yes, the sports festival. That's what this whole episode's about.
Okay, let's stop breaking the third wall. They're thinking about canceling the sports festival.
They're what?
It's not like you kids have any athletic ability anyway. Besides, the insurance premiums are killing me. But
They did a lot of good lines on this show, I
You
swear.
can't cancel the festival. One little retarded boy has his heart set on this thing. Not to mention all the hours and hours this very handsome personal trainer has spent helping a little dweeb. If you won't think of him to consider all the Halo playing and monkey spanking I've sacrificed.
Halo spank. Monkey spanking.
do you know what these parents would do to me if we canceled? I'd have to hear about little Billy and Susie, and there's not enough booze in my office.
A car accident.
There's not enough booze in my
Fine
office.
old Chinaman. I don't mean to be racist, but those people cannot drive.
I know.
Okay, so earlier I went to go pick up my niece, and on the way back, speaking of being people not able to drive, this dumbass decides to merge lanes into my lane, like I'm right there, so like this, and they start doing that. So I honk at him. So the dumbass swerves and tries it again, and really fucking goes in further back and tries going to my knee. I'm like, dude, what the hell? Like, how fucking dumb are you? And here's the fun part. I can figure out two ways exactly what their race was and exactly what kind of gender they were right away. You want to know how? First way, their license plate. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it was a girl's name. It was personalized. It was a girl's name. Obviously, female. Boom. Women can't drive. 2. The way I figured out the race. Locally here, every race does a different thing to their cars. So you can point out exactly what kind of person these people are. And all that. Like, you can tell who's the country hick. Easy, it's a truck. So, soccer moms, they drive the van. And around here, if your windows are tinted, depending on the tint of the windows, on how dark it is, if it's still visible to see through, that's how you know they're white. But if the tint starts to get to the darker side and it gets from to a certain point where you just see a silhouette, or to completely you can't see through it straight shit, like it's completely, you're like Helen Keller. She's blind, right? When it's like that, automatic. Around here, Hispanic. So it was a Hispanic female driver in a fucking Chrysler, dark blue, license plate Tay-Tay. Figured it out. So I was gonna be an asshole and chase him down a little bit and just get the fuck out of him. Just scare him straight. Because it's probably a younger female, I'm guessing, since it was a personal license plate. So most likely either A, she earned the money for it, or B, parents paid for it. So I was just gonna be a dick. But I couldn't find him. Fucking construction. Fucks everything up. Oh, I've heard that happen. I've had that happen a few times. First time was a bright red truck. Other than was a green Scooby green. Scooby got hit. Ancient old biddy tried pushing me in a bridge. Jesus. Wow. I may have had an aneurysm trying to read that last part with the Scooby part. Just throwing that out there. Like, are you talking about like the van when you say Scooby? Like, like Scoob. Reggie. Oh, I fucked that up. I need a drink. I can't drink alcohol because it's only 5 o'clock. Well, 5 o'clock somewhere. But because I gotta drive. So, like, she tried once, I honked. She did move back into her lane. Not 10 seconds later, she did it again, ignoring the horn. Yep. People like, dude, seriously, if you know you're not clear and you hear the fucking horn, hopefully you hear the fucking horn. That's another thing. That's if they fucking hear the horn. One, your horn's too low, or B, they can't hear shit. But, I don't know. Either way. Scooby Subaru. You know, I've always wanted the van from Scooby-Doo. I don't know why. Maybe because I used to dress like Shaggy a lot, and I used to, like, old school 70s Shaggy, like the maroon pants, the black boots, the green Shaggy shirt, you know, all that. And I did the stride, and I had the hair, and of course I had the goatee. Like, I actually shaved the mustache off, and only had the goatee. Which I shaved today, by the way. Feels kind of weird. I grew it out for a week, and then I just went, shaved it off today, so. Figured it'd be a lot easier when it comes to work now. Maybe you pissed her off. I should have kept trying to run her off the road. But then again, I'm an asshole. What can I say? I am what I eat. Alright.
That's beside the point. I think he was lonely.
After all that training, you're still such a little bitch.
Oh, so after I picked my niece up, I was like, just remember, out of all the things I tell you how to do while driving, don't do this. And I was like, gunned it, and then that's when I flipped around and just basically tried to chase the person, but I couldn't find him. You know, I would hope that too. Actually, okay, so let me finish this first part, and then I'll tell you about a driver with my last car, just like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Okay, so I taught my niece how to drive, so now she drives really good and all that, and I told her, don't learn this part, and just did the complete bitch move. Apparently I also taught her how to ride a bike, and I don't remember that at all. I don't know if she's in my living room right now or if she's upstairs. Lacey! She's upstairs. Alright. But yeah, apparently I taught her how to ride a bike, and we rode to Warenza just right after we learned how to ride. I don't remember that at all. So, I taught her how to drive, and I taught her how to ride a bike. Yay! And I helped my nephew learn how to ride a bike last week, and he's been doing a lot better now. He picked up quick in 24 hours. So, about the person that hit my car. So, I used to own a 2008 Saturn Astra XE. It's a hatchback. Perfect red. It was like Nebraska Cornhuskers color red. So I called it red. This thing, it was like a TARDIS. It looked small on the outside, but when you got in, it was so big. Holy shit. If it was blue, I would have called it the TARDIS. But it was red, so I called it Little Red. I parked it on... So I stopped at my sister's house for the weekend. I let my car sit here. And it's parked on the street. Where they feel bigger on the inside. It's so badass. I like it because you can like really throw people off. Like, oh jeez, this is a small car. How do you fit? Holy shit! You can fit like a house in here. It's so fucking funny. Okay, so what happened? Thanks a lot, Unknown. Appreciate that one. All right, so I parked on the street, and I'm far away from the stop sign, so I'm like halfway into the block as it is, almost as it is, because we got like your house, alleyway, house. Well, I was like halfway into our area, so it was like pretty far still. Yeah, especially those little toy cars. That's what I want, is one of those little ones that when you get the right perfect color scheme, it can look like those old, what was it, red Tonka or something like that cars, where it's like red bottom, yellow top, little plastic deals you get to sit in, you just basically foot pedal and drive. I want one of those little compact cars. That'd be badass. Stop fucking make me derail. Thanks a lot. Little text cozy. Yeah, that'd be badass. Alright, so back to my story. It was a 4-door, by the way, so it was a 4-door. Okay. And I parked it on the side of the road. Well, this jackass and a truck. Well, it's actually not like a Suburban, not like a Jeep, but it was a truck and it had the back cover on it, you know? Like the full one, not the flat. Well, they had the thing on, so it was kind of like an SUV kind of deal with the truck. Well, they're drunk as hell. They swerving, and they fucking ran a stop sign, and then swerved into the left, plowed into my car, dislocked the brakes, basically totaled my car. And basically when they hit it so hard, they pushed it literally half a block. Like it just went. Oh, I was so fucking pissed. And it totaled my car, and it was like literally the weekend. I had to get to work that morning because I was starting holiday hours too. So I had to wake up like 2 hours earlier as it is. So I was waking up at like 5 a.m. in the morning. Well, it's like 3 a.m. The neighbors across the street are like, dude, somebody, like, I got pissed. Like, I thought it was them that did it. And they're like, oh, shit, no, we're good. We just saw it. We didn't know if you heard or anything like that. Because I was passed out, and I'm in a basement, so I can't hear shit. I was fucking tired. Well, the neighbors got us up. And I go running outside because I stayed the night since it was a Sunday, and I got to babysit for my nephew. So I usually stay there. Well, they hit it and all that, and apparently they took off. And I was outside looking for parts. I'm like, I know that's my piece. I know that's my piece. Found pieces of the other person's vehicle, and like I turned that into the police, made a police report and all that. And I posted on Facebook that I have parts of your car. Police have been reported. Looking for you now. Well, the person I posted on the classifieds thing, they were told that somebody found, because they knew that they hit my car. And they're like, oh shit. They figured, oh shit, I'm in trouble. I might as well confess to it so I don't get into trouble. Well, they found the ad, messaged me that day, like towards the end of the day. So it's already been about 12 hours at least since. Yeah, I wish I was that lucky. My sister's needs to be replaced too, but that's only a different story. For some odd reason, a rock took hers out and it just went and shattered. That's bad luck. Within a month, that's scary. So what that happened is they messaged me and they're like, "Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I'm the one who hit your car. I thought I left a note on your windshield, but I guess it would have blown off. But I'm the one that hit your car, and they were trying to get me to not take a police report and turn them in and all that. Well, one, my house and neighbor's neighbor, so not the ones on the side, but there's one that's like also in the alley too. This guy's name is, let's call him, because I don't want to give his personal name. I don't want to give his real name away. Let's call him the Dead. That's not right. That wouldn't be cool. Let's call him Sheep. If you know me, I'm giving away names of movie titles with in it. So, she basically has cameras that faces it too, like faces the front of the house, so we knew the person ran the stoplight or stop sign. Got the side of the house where my car was, see it get hit, and then see the other side watching his mom's house, which is literally our neighbors as well, when she lived there. So he was watching that. So we basically got the whole entire block covered off, from like the street wise to the other street, to the other block basically. Well, they caught it on camera and all that, and you can see him swerving, see him run a stop sign, plow into my car, hit it, stopped, ran to look around and all that, and hopped in his vehicle and took off. And then a few minutes later, you see him come back walking from the opposite side, from the side where he ran the stop sign. And turns out he walks up there, looks around again, and then makes a bolt for it, like runs. So what found out what happened exactly. One, the person's well known. He's the town basically complete loser drunk. Like, how's he not fucking dead? It'd be better if he was. And I found out he's actually my sister's neighbor also on this side. But he missed his house, ran the stop sign because he was so fucking drunk as hell, hit my car, took off, came to look around and all that, and like, oh shit. Realized what he'd done, and he hid his car for like a week and a half, hoping nobody would find it. Well, I did make a police report. They were already on his ass. He didn't know that I actually did it. He said, I'm looking for this person. Never seen about police or anything. So he didn't know if I called or not. So, and plus he wasn't around because he didn't see the cops because he took off hiding. So he didn't know anything about the cops and all that. So basically, flight from a scene of accident, drunk driving because they proved he was drunk driving because they searched his vehicle and all that because they found it the next day, and a bunch of other stuff. So we got a bunch of charges and all that. I don't know what happened after that. I got money from it, so but yeah, he tried saying he left a note and all that, and it was an accident, and was hoping to not get cops involved. I'm like, well, you just fucking lied. So there was that. So we got in trouble for that one too. Also, because we had cameras that proved he didn't fucking leave a note. He just fucking took off like a drunk jackass and proved you drunk, and he ran a stop sign. So, I haven't seen him in a while. Thank God. Fuck that guy. Yeah. I just hope it would have got a lot worse, though. Like, I was hoping he would have spent years in prison, but I don't think that happened. Most likely, he probably got a few months in jail and had to pay a fine. Since apparently I got insurance money, they figured, hell, he didn't have to owe me money. Which would have been a lot nice, because I was fucking out of vehicle for like a month until I finally decided to just like take whatever car I could from somebody and just buy it. So then I got my white car, which I call Ecto 3, because it's my third car I've owned, and I do ghosts. So, ooh, bedlam. So yeah. Now we got the Ecto 3, my RAV.
You know, even if your parents pray 24/7.
The best fucking RAV too. If you guys seen a picture of it, the back end, it says, I have this on my window. Big Dick is back in town. And then I have a license plate cover on the bottom, and it says, I'd rather be masturbating. Best fucking thing ever. The amount of people that I make laugh kills me every day.
And they're hellbound unless they embrace Jesus.
Hey, Momoko, how about an impromptu Bible study at my place?
Oh.
Nice. Yep, I just had the RAV4. I used to have a motorcycle, but I sold that. My first one was a Kawasaki Vulcan, and that was fit perfectly for me. But then I let my sister borrow it a few months later because she just got her license as well, and then she's got a new bike. And then she was riding it, and then she throttled it going up the viaduct, so basically a hill, and jumped the curb, flung her off, rolled the bike, totaled the bike, so I had to buy a new bike a month later after that. So I went like a couple months already without a bike. Then I bought my stepdad's bike, but he's a smaller person, so his bike fits him more better. I'm tall and lengthy. He's short and kind of stubby-ish. Not stubby, but little length. So it's made for him. And I can only handle so much of that thing. I just was not comfortable. So I sold that to my brother. Well, my oldest brother, which is Lacey's dad. So he rides that. They love it. Now I just need a new bike.
Satsuki,
Oh, you
I
fucker.
would love to.
Caught it.
Turn the back to Satsuki. Okay, your little dunking booth for Jesus is ready.
I'll keep you under until you come up speaking in tongues.
Okay, listen, I only asked you to come over so I wouldn't be alone tonight. I'm not ready to make any kind of spiritual commitment. I got some living to do.
Well, let's keep the baptismal ready just in case. I mean, if a ghost does attack, you'll want to repent before you die, won't you?
Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta grab my sister's tire because they just got back, I believe. And I'm working on her bike still. I had to fix 3 bikes today, so. I'm gonna go take care of her tire real quick. Ooh. My first car was a 1994 Pontiac Firebird Formula V8. I bought it for my cousin. I didn't know he was my cousin until I bought it because my mom came with me and they're like, oh, look, it's your cousin. Holy crap. Well, it turns out he had a bunch of cars, sports cars, and he was selling them because he got his girlfriend pregnant. So he had to buy a new car, basically a van for his family. So he had to sell all his sports cars. Well, he had like 3 sports cars, I believe. And they all had everything replaced, rebuilt, etc. Well, the Firebird, it had literally everything underneath the hood was rebuilt. All shiny and ready to go. He had a multi-spark installed. He had the wiring for a really kick-ass sound system. But he took the sound system. But he left the stereo. But I got a better one later on. But and he left me one of the amps because he had 2 amps and he took one. The first one... Oh, shit. I wonder. Give me just 1 second. I actually might have a picture of it. If I could fucking find this thing. My old Insta. This is it, right? Yeah. Alright, so this is my old Instagram. Then it got hacked. So this is when it got hit. For that much looking damage, it did a lot. It totaled it. I was leaking fluids and everything. So they had to total it. Of course, I'm really good at art. My daughter's grave. Here's me on the bike that I got from my stepdad. As you can tell, my arms are a little... You gotta be like this, not like this. Here's the bike that my sister totaled. Not as loud, though. That was pretty nice. Here. So there's me, my stepdad, my second oldest brother, and my mom. Well, I had this bike. So they first had this bike, then they bought this bike because mom kept falling asleep. So they figured it'd be safer with the trike. So they did that. And then my brother went and got this bike because it's literally the same bike with mine but blue. Well, then I bought a helmet because mine matches my bike. I bought him a helmet that matches his too. But he didn't have it that day yet because I was waiting for it to come in. So then my sister totaled my bike. My brother sells his bike. I bought my stepdad's bike and they only had this bike. And then I sold this off to my older brother. Look at that beauty. And the bike too. Alright. So let's see. I have to have it on here. I tried making a Mork and Mindy costume. That did not turn out well. My grandpa. I should have done this on Throwback Thursday. Holy shit. Me with my daughter. Us surviving the flood article. House flooded after the flood. Beard after flood. Me in the helicopter. My room. The outside. The flood itself. "2019 sucked." Alright, let's keep going. So I'm looking for my Firebird. I have to have a picture of it. I know that. Jesus Christ. I had a lot on this one. That's after I hit a deer. Survived that one, apparently. Well, I don't. Well, shit. Oh well. Well, yeah. So the Firebird had a bunch of rebuilt stuff and then a really nice amp. Not as great, but a good one. And then I just had to add a sub, so it was pretty cool. But then I freaking totaled that one. Well, I didn't total it. It was still drivable, but I sold it because I needed a new vehicle because I was dealing with my sister, her son. I figured. So I figured since her son was being born, I'd have a bigger vehicle. So our first car was a complete POS. It was a '96 Ford Taurus. It died getting upon. What if the Taurus is just dying a lot and sucking? What's up? Oh shit!
Then we got the CD in it.
It's weird seeing a CD.
I know, right?
5 minutes, 6 minutes. That's gotta be really relaxing. I gotta do this.
I was surprised I at least won anything because he has a whole bunch of people on that list. If you've ever watched his videos when he's doing his giveaways.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sometime, I guess. So that was Ether and Brielle. It's a... What kind of pan is that? A rain pan? Or a hand pan?
Yeah, it's basically in the way of hand pan.
Hmm.
But it's after a real TV.
But yeah, it just pretty much just plays that, so... Yeah, Taurus really sucked on the second generation. Yeah, my dad used to drive Tauruses. He had like, I think we had 3 of them growing up as little kids and eventually got a truck, so. Yeah. But yeah, my Firebird, we had construction when I was in college also. And the road was just basically covered in gravel. Firebird, gravel. Come on. So we slid on the gravel. Somebody brake checked basically, like a jackass, and had another car brake, and then I brake, and I slid, and went underneath somebody else's vehicles, because you know how Firebirds, the 94 ones, how their hoods go like this, eastbound and down. Great, now it's in my head, thanks a lot, I appreciate that. So, my Firebird hood is like this. Well, the car I hit was a Monte Carlo, like NASCAR Monte Carlos. So the back end kind of fins up like this, the fender. So I slid underneath and pushed my car underneath, and then I got lucky because when they got lucky, I wish it was somebody else, because in Nebraska, the state of the law is in a multi-car back pileup, it's always the person at the rear end that's always at fault, no matter what the incident is. Person in the rear, always at fault. Well, we already had the jackass at brake check. They wrecked also. So it's a 3-car pileup, and I was the rear. I wish there was a 4th. That way I can get out of it, but I got put at fault for it. Hurt my insurance for a while, and then I had to deal with a car that would not basically work right. Like, one headlamp was busted, so I had to duct tape that guy up. So basically, one headlamp was like this, and then it'll come up. And the other one was just up, so it's like always fucking winking at you. Then I had a hood all crunched up. So I tried to like even it out so the water didn't sit there with duct tape, and I had fixed the bumper with duct tape, fixed the headlamp with duct tape. So you got a bunch of like 9 different rolls of duct tape, all different designs, holding this car together. And I had that for a couple of years, and I sold that. She's back. Ooh, you bought the slime ones.
Yeah, I decided might as well.
Is it the right valve? Schrader, of course. Right size? 26. Have Lacey grab the tire stuff, and I can fix it right now. That did. Let's not say that again. So that's my sister, by the way. That's Aiden's mom. She went and bought a new tire tube, because I could not find my patches, and we thought we had one more tube, but the tube disappeared. So and she bought slime ones, which I like. I wish my bike would do that. I have 2 bikes, and the one that I use right now is a Preston valve, not a Schrader. So they don't have these unless you order them, and I don't want to order them because I don't want to be waiting because I'm impatient like a little fuck. Ugh. I gotta change those batteries here soon sometime. They're dead. Because I got that fiber light. Then I got the snow globe with glitter with the fan skull. It's supposed to be a Halloween decoration, but that's pretty colorful. It's more like Christmas. Come here. Alright, we got the new tubes. She bought slime ones.
They're still alive?
Huh?
They're still alive?
Yeah. I go for 2 hours.
It felt like 2 hours.
Say hello, everybody, to Lacey, by the way.
Hi.
Alright, so go outside, grab all the stuff for Antera's bike. Not the bolts or anything like that. That just stays. I just need the rim and the tire.
Okay.
Do you feel comfortable airing this up real quick? No one says hi, but hello. Hello. Hello.
You want me to make it explode?
No, all you gotta do is put a little bit of air in it just to get it.
I'm gonna have it explode.
It's just a quick second. Just like we did last time with mine.
I'm gonna make
Hello.
it explode.
Hello. YOLO. Faux show.
It's going to explode.
No, all you gotta do is just basically give it a quick tap. All you gotta do is...
Why is there 2 of them?
Because it's 2-pack. Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
Dude, look at that green. If I can. It's still too dark. There we go.
Kinda.
It, like,
It's
glows in the
pretty.
black light a little.
Let me see.
No, not really. It's too dark. But you think it would be. I should just use my black light paint on it. That's how I did this.
Yeah.
I got 2 different oranges on the hair. And then I got blue eyes. And it's black light paint. So it's Conan O'Brien that glows in the black light.
Also, I'm very hyper because Mom gave me coffee.
No wonder why you're short.
Hey!
Coffee stunts your growth.
And my height is from Mom, and you know it. I'm taller than her.
Yeah, I guess. Your grandpa is pretty short. Nothing against Dan. He used to be my old boss, actually. In a sense, kinda. He was the driver's boss more than anything. Alright, so you just gotta do is basically get...
Just go.
I got the cap. Don't worry about it. All I gotta do is air up enough to where it inflates so it's not all flimsy like this. Like the actual tube. So just give it... All you gotta do is just hold it for like a second or 2 and it'll go. Okay? Let me hold on. Let me check if there's any special instructions because I never used slime
I got new hair.
filled ones yet.
You like my new hair?
Oh. You don't have to do anything special. You just basically fill it up like
You
normal.
my new hair?
It's her necklace. I'm gonna hang her with it. So it's nothing different. It's basically the same stuff. It's already got the slime filled with it already. That's why it's little.
Slime.
Yeah, it's the stuff you put in after you puncture your tire, and it's supposed to seal it off. But well, before it gets punctured, you can put a patch on. But this one's already pre-filled, so that's what it is. And I like
You got
these.
new lights.
Oh, you actually got new lights?
My mom bought them for me.
Aw, how thoughtful.
Yeah,
Did you
and
put
she
them on
got-
already?
No, she gave me double-sided tape as well to put down. Like the little
How good a double-sided tape?
Gorilla.
Okay. I will help you with it later after this stream. I got another hour to go.
I was gonna do it now. To work for us.
I'll do with
let you
that.
do it now. Okay.
Well, if you can do it, you can do it. Just do a little pad. Like, what kind of double-sided tape?
It's like the little circle one. I mean, little square ones. They're tiny squares.
Bring them here real quick. Here, Lacey, take care of this. Throw that away. That's useless now. Stone Jordan. Wow, that's weird timing for you to say Pokemon. There's a Pokemon that already spawned just now. That is weird timing.
You? I'm in 5th grade. Shouldn't take that long. Oh, you'd be surprised how many transgressions a filthy little sinner like you can rack up in just a day. Look, oh, Satsuki, let's sing. Jesus loves me. Come on, you know the words.
Come on, you know the words.
Ever get late before the internet? Praise Jehovah. That's
Oh.
right. I'm 6'1",
Fucking
180,
rubber.
brown, 9 inches cut. Cut. You know, like in as in I've been I'm Jewish.
Finally! Minute rice my ass.
I'm cut. Nothing wrong with that.
Grammarly's top.
All right.
Now, any more questions? Good. Then we can begin.
The Pokemon's on my back.
The Pokemon's on my back.
I can't get it off, Vegeta. Here, I'll use Rock Smash. Joutsu, you get down from there this instant.
Yeah, caught it.
But Joutsu!
many did you get, or is this just it?
I got 5 of these.
Like 5 of these? Okay.
Yeah.
So you have to make sure you
5
spread them
of
out pretty well. So you got 4 each here, because 5 strips like this.
Yeah, 5 strips.
So 20. You got 20 patches. All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna spread them out evenly and then stick them.
I hate when they do that. Fucking Geo, dude.
I might have Casey help me.
It's pretty much the same way like we did last night. So.
Yeah, I'll just kind of like pick them
Yeah.
up and then push them back.
All right. So hold on. Come here. So this fucker got a new desk recently, and he wanted to add lights. So we got him lights yesterday for like $5, really cheap stripe, and all that. Well, the tape came off, the glue, and it fell, and his cat chewed on it.
I almost murdered
Like,
her.
not enough to see where it's on the top part, but the back part where the tape is, you can see the teeth marks where it goes right into the lights itself. So I'm like, thank God she didn't fry herself because he had it off,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So if it was on, she would have.
No.
She'd be a little twitchy today.
Dude, I saw
But
it.
yeah,
saw
so she
it
chewed
and
it up,
was
and he's like,
so hard
only
to
like 2 of my lights are working. And then we checked, and he's like, I see the back, and he's like, no wonder why. Cat chewed on it. What?
I don't know if I did too much.
I only need a little bit.
I don't know if I did too much. I think I did.
Oh, I could just let the air out. It doesn't matter. Oh, no, you're fine. That's good.
Yay, I did it.
All right, so now you just got to put it in the tire itself, and then we put it in the rim.
Liz, you want to help me?
Hold on, let her finish up this.
Once you're done with this. So I'm pretty sure it's double-sided tape.
I'm kind of teaching her how to change a tire, 'cause she's going to get a bike, too, sometime.
I don't know what to...
You do it like how we took it out, remember? Like how I did
but
mine?
I don't know it.
You don't need to. Just put it in there. There's nothing special just yet. That's the rim.
Just shove it in there.
Yeah, shove it in there.
Really?
I was waiting for somebody to say something about shoving it.
Ow!
So I was checking my chat, and I was checking these 2 dinguses. Aiden, please put that down.
He had by himself with it.
You should grab me a code red real quick, Aiden, please. Sure. Oh, like I said, on the way out tonight, we'll stop at a gas station.
Oh,
We gotta go to Casey's, though, to tear up the tires. We won't do it at the Casey's here, because I don't like using that credit card machine anymore. It's pissing me off.
Look at my pants, too.
Yeah, your pants are really popping.
Before we leave.
Okay. Well, we gotta leave at 7:30, and I should be done by
6:30.
6:30.
Yeah. Got it in. Now to do this part.
So we'll stop at we'll probably stop at Cats. I like stopping at Cats.
So, Cats is amazing! Oh my gosh. I don't know.
You just missed the hole. I just saw it.
I did?
Yeah, right there.
I see it.
She couldn't find the hole. Probably. It's 5:41 now. AM. Just kidding. Motherfucker. Just trying to fuck with somebody.
Someone tried to their
I can't have any fun with this little shit.
I know. It's because I like messing with you. Don't we say something? I'm like, no.
I pretty much raised this kid. I now regret every single decision I have made in my entire life.
I can't get it.
Oh, nice. So you're part Detroiter. Did you ever watch that show, Detroiters? That was a good show.
Uncle Tyler, why'd you raise it like this? I'm gonna start it.
Come here.
I'm gonna start it, and
It's good. It's only like 1 season, but it's basically, if you watch the new Hocus Pocus, the second one, the black guy, the shop owner, he's in it, and it's got the other guy that does a lot of skits on Netflix right now, like the one where he pays it forward and then he runs around really quick. And he's like, I'm here to collect my forward money, free lunch order, because he ordered like 99 cheeseburgers and all that shit. That one. Oh, nice. Come here.
I almost had it, but then Aiden moved it.
It's not that hard to put it in the hole.
I almost had it, but Aiden moved the thingy.
Grab the cover.
The what?
The thing for the... That. Yeah. Dude, I would laugh if this is too big. Oh yeah, I forgot her lining is off on this one. Like it's glued in place. Isn't that anywhere really? Because technically, my sister, so I don't live here, but I hang out and this is where I keep my shit. But my sister lives like a couple blocks away from her old house when we were growing up, so I could say, yeah, that's right. There we go. I was able to move it. I guess it's not glued. I thought it was. I need to get one of these, but for the tire itself.
I'm just like.
Because it's like a zone, like it's a.
I like zoned out.
No, wait. It might actually be glued because it's moving back again. But they have a liner with slime and all that prevents puncture. Well, light punctures, so you don't get like nothing too bad. Hoity-toity part of town and Jesus. My part of town, like this town is basically Bible thumpers, MAGA like people, country hicks, dumbasses, and tweakers. Well, apparently there used to be like not like a strip club, but it was a gentleman's club, and they actually. What are you doing? Go like this. Here.
You're taking over. You're literally
Just
taking
gotta keep
over.
going. Yeah, you just gotta keep going. Get it all the way on there, and then we'll air it up and then put it back on.
Okay.
But yeah, this part of town, it's like basically a town, not a city, so nothing too much. But it's basically manufacturing and farming is what this town's known for, basically. And apparently, I think it was like the 80s or 70s, one or two. I'm guessing 80s, maybe late 70s.
Her tires are so dirty.
We had a gentleman's club on the far side of downtown. So basically right next to downtown, basically, in a sense. In it was one of Hugh Hefner's party houses. It was the Bunny. No, not the Bunny. No, I think it's called just the Bunny. But, yeah. And it was turned into a business after that for a while. Like, they had some photography and a dance and all that. And now it's just apartment buildings, basically. Not apartment, but kind of like a duplex, but with more than one. But yeah. Small town Nebraska had a Hugh Hefner club playhouse. What?
I don't know if I did it.
That's pretty fucking insane. Bring it here.
I'm getting confused by it.
All I gotta do is just check, make sure the room is on the outside. Yeah, we're good.
It's really loose though.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that until you air it up.
Oh, okay.
And then you just gotta take it outside.
Air it up. I don't feel comfortable airing it up by myself.
Well, go put some more air in it just a little bit. If you want, you can hold it for a little bit. Yeah, the AC is right there.
Feels good.
You're also wearing a hoodie, jackass, and it's like 80 degrees outside, too.
I always wear hoodies.
Depending on the person, really. A lot of people actually take care of their cars. But then there's also a lot of them that are like the country hicks that take all the rest because all the salt, from all that, and people not washing their vehicles begin with, doesn't help either. But if it's a truck, it's going to be rusted. If not a whole lot of rust unless you get like a really shitty person that can't take care of their vehicles and shit like that and keep them clean. But we do have a bunch of like scrap yards. We actually have like several U-Pull-its. Basically, you go in there and you pull everything off on your own. And then we also have a couple where just basically people dump their cars and leave them. It's like an hour away from me, which is almost close to where one of the U-Pull-its. The other ones, two are like Omaha, Lincoln, I believe. That's actually a pretty common vehicle around here, actually. Surprisingly. But like I said, it would probably be one of those rusty parts.
Tricks are for kids. You know what, Nappa? On second thought, catch it. Catch it with your teeth.
Probably not then. Most of the stuff for Sierra would probably be like later 90s. Ricola! God damn it!
No, my face! My precious modeling career!
Actually, nothing against martial arts and fighting. I mean, nothing wrong with it. I don't understand it, but I'll still like support and shit like that, especially when it comes to like say mixed martial arts, like karate and stuff like that. Now that's badass. But I will say this: fuck the Paul brothers, Logan Paul and Jake Paul. Those two are douchebags. All right, see how like that is? You don't want it like that. But you're getting there.
I shall return.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know much about cars, to be honest, either. Also, by the way, I'm more of an electrical person, so I know more about like tech and sound and all that. Ow! Fuck, that burned. I love how... Hold on, I just remembered something. So I have my thing set as Cyberpunk. I'm not playing Cyberpunk. In fact, I was going to try playing Cyberpunk. And I was going to try playing Fortnite also, and guess how far I got with that one. This has been a rather interesting stream today. I actually really like it. Like, I ain't playing a game, I ain't just sitting there. I'm actually talking. I hope I can hear my own voice, because I know I sound like shit. Fun fact, speaking of seats, I used to work at a place called Cameco, and they actually make the frames and all that for seats, so the entire thing for cars and all that. And I think by the time I worked there, we were working on something for... It was a truck, I know that. I feel like it was for something for Chevy.
Your favorite niece has returned.
And this is back in 2015, 2016, I believe. Just the hair a little bit more for just a couple seconds. Hold on. Yeah.
I can't push it down at all.
You're fine. Just keep bringing it back. I would
And
say
that
give
keeps
it...
popping in.
Yeah, it's gonna do that. It should be good now, though. You won't have it too much. But just hold it for a couple seconds. Like, actually count, like, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi.
Goku!
Yeah, I'm watching Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Without me?
It's just clips.
So?
But I keep pausing to talk.
So?
I've been trying to do this for the last hour.
Without me?
And this is how far I got. 2 minutes. I keep getting that sidetracked. This is awesome. I worked a factory job the other day, and I think they made controlling arms something. Yeah. Yeah, this is actually my oldest niece. She's actually a twin. She has a brother named Sean. I mix them up for fun. Because I'm a dick, so I call her Sean. So hi, say hi to Sean. He's not even here today, actually. He's at his dad's. Why didn't they come down?
Because Mom and Dad were trying to find a way for them to meet up, but they were both struggling with gas money.
If I ever need to intervene, I can. Just let me know.
I had 3 extra ones, so I'm gonna keep these.
Why doesn't he do this for his
Put a little bit more on the front towards where the start part is, where you plug it in. Put them there, because that thing's going to be a lot more heavier than the other end.
Yeah.
So put enough support there to hold it.
Here, do this for your mother. 2 seconds.
Do you want to come help me?
So yeah, she's 18. This is my oldest niece, and she has a twin. And then she has a sister, Lacey, who is...
I'm Lacey!
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting the whole twins. It keep messes me everything up.
Abby? Are you talking about Abby?
Yes.
She's 14. She's 3 years older than me.
Okay.
No, 15.
And then you got Zeke.
She's 15.
Zeke. Yeah, and then I have Zach and Bailey on Mom's side of the family.
I don't count that, though, because they're not related to me.
They're related to me, though.
Yeah. But how old is Zeke? He's basically the bastard
I
child.
don't know. Oh, and then there's Pierce, but I've never met Pierce before.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. That didn't your dad sign away the rights, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, Dad still counts for me as his kid.
Yeah, but still. But, I mean, in law-wise, no. But DNA, yes. I keep forgetting about him. And then we got Aiden. And then we have 3 others, but they live in Florida now. I miss Bentley.
I know. I miss Olivia.
I miss
Not Aubrey? Oh, there we go.
Tay, could you go help me?
Aubrey always
Lacey?
wanted to hang out with me whenever she seen me.
Who?
Aubrey.
Bentley
Oh, yeah.
Bentley would hang out with Sean, and Olivia hated both of us.
After we moved to Omaha and all that, we got to do a guys' weekend where we got to fly down Bentley.
Yes, please. But who would fly down with him?
I'm not a boy.
You don't need to. You can do it in copy of minors, and they'll just do it. The stewardess will take care of them
I'm not
until you pick them up.
He
You pick.
you know-
They drop them off at the gate and all that. So
Oh,
his mom and dad will be with him, and then they'll have an adult supervision with the unaccompanied minor stuff. And then until he reaches so whoever's gonna go pick him up, basically would probably be me. Until he reaches that point, he'll be accompanied by a stewardess or somebody.
Unless we fly down Uncle Justin with him, and then Uncle Justin comes with us for the boys' weekend.
Ooh,
That would work.
Yeah.
that would be fun. Depending on how his attitude is and all that, because you know how sometimes he gets temperamental.
Yeah.
And that kind of throws it off. But I mean, it'll be a while before we do that. It might be 2 summers before we do that one.
Yeah.
Because next summer is when we're trying to move. Which
can
is
you
why I
help
asked about
me,
your
Lacey?
college thing. We'll talk about that later.
Do you think you can help me, Lacey?
Go help him.
College?
Did you do the tire yet?
I just need to do those 2 seconds, but he's gonna do them.
Go with him. All right. Sorry about that. Ugh. Yeah. Nifty is my cousin. That's badass. That's actually really cool. I don't have any other family that streams. I don't think. I should really check. I hope to God it's streaming like video games and stuff like this, and not like da na 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 that kind of streaming, you know. That'd be kind of weird. Well, for me to find. I don't give a crap if they do it. Yeah, that's awesome. So back to my job about Kimiko. I was working there for like 6 months, and it was during the summer, and it was like the summer when it was like 100 degrees every fucking day, dry heat, no wind. Well, and we were making parts for, like I said, I think it was Chevy. It was back 2015. And I had dropped one of the parts, and I was so hopped up on fucking ibuprofen every fucking day because I was so tired because we were working 12-hour shifts every single day, nonstop for an entire month, and I was just like a fucking zombie. Yeah, time flies by pretty quick. Like, my daughter passed away in 2010, and time is flowing since, too. It's so crazy. So back to what I did. I had dropped a piece out, and it landed on my leg, and it took a big chunk of skin out, like a thick layer, and it was just pouring blood. I didn't know about it until a little bit later, because I didn't feel the pain. I don't feel any difference. I don't notice the blood. I didn't realize I hit my shin. I knew I dropped the part, but I didn't realize it hit me. And pretty much I went to go to the bathroom and all that because I had to take a shit, and I sat down, and I'm like looking down, and I saw my socks, and I wear white socks, and I'm like, usually my socks should be brown. Why are they fucking pink? And I pulled my pants up a little bit, and I saw, I was like, oh shit. So yeah, I put my blood and sweat into a job that was only for 6 months, and I got tired of doing that place because I threw my back out. Also, they did a bunch of other shit that pissed me off and throw things off, but I was so tired and exhausted by the end of it, by 6 months, and I was like, fuck. Well, I bent over and popped a few ribs out of my rib cage in my spine also. Basically threw my back out. Had to go to a chiropractor, and I was out for like an entire week, and they were like, you missed too many days. I'm like, good, because I fucking quit. I hate this place. It's like, they switched my schedule around without telling me, so they tried to write me out for that, and then they yelled at me for the whole back thing and saying, well, since I didn't notice the pain until I got home, they won't do shit about it, so I had to take care of the medical bills myself. I'm like, but it happened at the job. I just couldn't tell because I was fucking hopped on ibuprofen. Same with the fucking leg, too. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's crazy. She's my only kid, too. I mean, I had one chick try and claim I got her pregnant, but it was kind of weird, seeing as how many months she's been pregnant for. Didn't line up with the timeline of everything, so yeah. I mean, New Open would. So that does. Yeah. It has its moments, but I think I'm fine now. It messed me up right away, though, for like the first 6 years. Like, I was not myself. Like, I was just gone mentally, just drinking all the time, which shouldn't really affect too much of me. Surprisingly, I can handle my liquor to an extent. I mean, I'm a good drinker, but not like a depressed psycho. But it kind of like messes with me mentally and all that. Like, I could not think straight ever, really, truly. I was choosing the wrong people in my life and all that, and got caught up in a lot of bad shit and snapped out of it finally and just said, oh, we're good. God damn, that hurt. Yeah?
I forgot the tire.
That don't beat anything, though. Way to go, genius. Forgot the tire. Another wound I have is another scar on my left index feeder.
Oh, you're talking about scars?
Yeah, because I was talking about the time I worked at Chemical when I took a chunk of my leg.
The what?
The chunk out of my leg.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I saw the picture of it, too, actually, of it wrapped up. That was back when we had all the cats. Go take care of that real quick. So I have a scar on my finger. I sawed off my index finger from pretty much like the bottom of my nail, and it went around, so I sawed off that bottom half because my finger went into the vertical bandsaw because of some underclassmen. We were taking machine tool classes at the college. That was my senior year, and I had to take the band off the saw blade, and I fixed it. Quick question: Forza or Fallout? Forza, like Forza Horizon? I would say Forza, because I've actually been in a car mood lately. I've never played any Fallout, so I have yet to try that myself. I'll probably add that to my queue of things. But, so back to what I did. Put the saw blade in, I put in it correct, and all that, had welded it tight so it fixed and ready to go, because it's a brand new blade. Well, I did that, but then I had to use the restroom because I didn't have a stomach. So I ran to the restroom, so I was gone for like 10 minutes. And I didn't realize one of these underclassmen, a fucking dumbass, takes my blade out, flips it upside down, basically turns it the wrong direction. So the blades aren't cutting, they're like this. Or whatever way it's supposed to go. Either way, go in the opposite direction. And he fucking puts it in, uses it on his part, fucks the entire blade up so all the teeth are all fucked up. And he leaves it like that. Well, he doesn't leave it like that. He basically takes the blade out, flips it around, and puts it back in the way I had it. But doesn't say anything that he used it, that he fucked everything up. Well, I go to saw my part, and because all the teeth are bad, it's like, like that. And I fall into the chainsaw and sawed off my index finger, just the bottom of it. And I basically had to tell people, oh, I sawed off my finger. I mean, it healed, didn't need any scars, which is pretty badass, because I was only like 18, so I had a really good health system.
1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
It's good. Now we can put it back on.
Where's the cap?
We'll probably just use the old cap.
Aw. That one looks cooler though.
It does. Unless you take the other cap off the other one and put this one on. But I don't feel like unwrapping it to get to it. But, so that will be like this. This will be on.
I remember taking it off.
Okay, you do? Okay, you remember where all the stuff is? Make sure you get the chain on first before you put it all in place. All I gotta do is just lift the chain and put it on. That's all I gotta do.
Right here?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I sawed off my finger. And here comes the fun part. I'm weird, I ask these questions with no context, but you know, I'm weird too, so keeps us us. Why be normal? Be yourself. Alright, so back to the whole sawing off my finger. You want to know the funniest part about that entire story? Guess what? I'll give you 3 tries to guess. Because, okay, thinking about me. Think about what day would be funny to saw off a finger. This is why it's a funny story. Okay? I'll give you that context clue. I'll give you 3 tries to guess what day this happened, like the date. Not like day, but like date. Yeah, like, say, like, my birthday is, like, June 23rd. Like that kind of thing. So, it was back when I was in school, so think about what time people are usually in school and what day would be cool to do it. No. And that's a floating holiday, so I'll count that as a date also. But no, that's 1. Son of a bitch. Yep. It landed on April 1st. April Fool's Day. Now imagine it being my mom or my girlfriend getting that phone call. Yeah, Mom, I'm in the nurse's office right now. I sawed off my finger. Tyler, that's not funny. No. Here's the nurse. Oh God, no one believed it. Even when I was walking around with a big bandage on my finger, people were like, "What'd you do?" I'm like, "I sawed my finger." I'm like, "That's not funny." I'm like, "Dude, I really did." I'm like, "No, I heard it's true." And one kid goes, "Yeah," because it was going around school. Like everybody at the entire school was like, "Yeah, he sawed his finger off today." I made news that day. Even the teachers were like, "Oh my God." Like I was trying to get a hold of my girlfriend. I'm like, "Babe, I just sawed off my finger." She's like, "That's not funny. I know it's April 1st. I'm not falling for this." I'm like, "Nope. I really did." But it was funny with my mom too, because she was just like, "That's not funny." I'm like, "Mom, here's the nurse." It's like, "Nope, he really did. He fell into the saw blade and there was an accident. He sawed off his bottom finger. He doesn't need stitches right now. We just bandaged it up and let it go and see what happens." So, that was a faint scar. You can't really see it the best because my hand's kind of like not tied, but tannished a little and dirty all the time, and then just basically all the other scars too. So you can't really see it, but there's a scar there now. And of course I got the scar on my arm I got when I was 6 because my brother Justin had little short fingernails too and scratched me with a scar. Then I got a scar here because I tried shaving when I was 8.
I remember how that one black part went, and my hands was
Alright, give me 1 second. I'm going to play this real quick. I'm going to run outside and help her real quick, so just give me a minute.
Vegeta, what does the scouter say about his power level?
It's 1006.
What, really?
Yeah, kick his ass, Nappa.
Yay!
That doesn't seem right. Wait. Nappa!
What?
I had the scouter upside down. It's over 9,000. It's the simple things in life.
Hey there, Vegeta.
Speaking of simple, what is it, Kui?
Where are you off to in such a hurry?
Off to plow your mother.
Ha! Shows what you know, Vegeta. We reproduce asexually.
Lord Frieza, the dirty deed has been done.
Ah, very good. It's nice to see there's still somebody I can rely on.
Oh, he barely put up a fight after I transformed. Now that he's dead, we have very little left to worry about.
Zarbon, about an hour ago, a scout informed me that an entire village was completely destroyed. Do you possibly know who could have done that?
Vegeta?
And, unlike all the villages we've visited so far, there was no Dragon Ball there. Do you know who could have possibly taken it?
Vegeta?
Very good. Now, use your brain for this one, Zarbon. If somebody were to know where that Dragon Ball was, who would it be?
Vegeta?
Vegeta, yes. And you said you killed him.
Wait, sir. It is possible I just left him unconscious.
Oh, good. And where did you leave him?
At the bottom of a lake.
Minion 43, would you come in here for a second? I need an example.
Private Namol reporting. An example of what, Lord Frieza?
You see that, Zarbon? That's you if Vegeta is not in front of me in the next 10 minutes. Bye.
What do you want?
Ah, good sir. I suppose you could say I'm looking for technical support.
Now, do we have a visitor?
Yes, sir.
Now, take his coat.
I don't have a coat.
He doesn't have a coat, sir. And I believe this is the man who basically killed our entire race.
Nail, don't take his coat.
You see, I recently acquired what you people refer to as Dragon Balls, but I'm having trouble getting them to do what I want.
Did you try working the shaft?
Classy.
Now, what does he want?
He's asking how to use the Dragon Balls.
Did you tell him to work the shaft?
Yes, Lord Guru.
Good work now.
I have the distinct impression you're going to be difficult.
Well, sir, if you're having a problem with our customer support, you can call 1-800-EAT-A-DICK.
We don't even have those!
Okay, this is getting ridiculous. What is that?
Natural
light!
Good.
What I miss?
Led to believe your species
Aw, fleshing.
survived entirely on water. How is he so fat?
Oh, hello. I'm Super Kami Guru, and I'm the guy who's not judging you on your appearance. I feel that they have finally summoned the dragon. Would be a real dick move to die right now.
Be a dick move to die right now.
We're looking for ways to maximize our productivity this quarter.
Oh God. I don't want to suck on this guy.
Shut up, Bot Dixie.
Fuck you.
Is that normal?
I shouldn't suck on Indica.
Houses, millions of voices all silenced like mouses, watching the cowards bow toward their new king. These are a few of my favorite things.
Is it just me, or is he singing to himself?
Curling on. 15 times. Holy shit.
Well, he's dead.
Well, he's dead.
Really? Sure it isn't this? This, or this, or this, or this?
Krillin, stop! You're making him stronger!
One down.
Can you make sure I got it tight enough?
Who has the balls?
What?
Can you make sure I got it tight enough?
Yes. Gets freaking wrecked frequently. Yeah, back in the old day, he really got fucked up a lot. It's a miracle he only had to come back once. Well, twice, actually.
Immortality on himself. I am going to murder that bastard.
Holy crap! Thank God I'm immortal!
Actually, I healed you, you idiot.
Wait, so I could have died back there?
Yeah, and unlike the runt and I, you don't get a power boost from it.
Hacks! I call hacks!
How did you escape?
Oh, it was awesome! See, he was gaining on me there for a minute, but then I managed to lose him in some crevices. But he kept cutting me off at every pass.
You didn't just blow it up?
I thought the same thing, but no! So I thought fast and I used the solar flare on him.
And then you used your key enzyme to cut him in half?
I will mount your head where my tail used to be.
To answer your question, Gohan, no, I did not do that.
Yeah, that's just, great. If you'll excuse me, though, I've, gotta... Bye.
Oh, for the love of... I'm out. Would you hold on for a moment, please? I'll be right back.
All right, I just gotta find one of the Ginyu ships and get the hell out of here. I'll just go to Frieza Planet 419. No one ever goes to Frieza Planet 419. Not since its species miraculously repopulated.
I can see the future. Vegeta has a kid. Boo has a child. Reaches through. Trying to Trunks become a guy. God is the strongest in the universe, but still doesn't do crap. So, Vegeta, where are you going?
Oh, you know, places.
Places, hmm? Like that mountain over there?
Actually, that looks more like a plateau.
Are you that freezer guy?
I am Lord Frieza, yes?
Awesome! I'ma deck you in the schnoz.
Oh.
I'm sorry, that's a new one. Who are you exactly?
I'm Goku. I'm insane. From Earth.
He means Saiyan.
Between you and the Namekian, I think I've lost my touch at genocide.
What's wrong, Vegeta? Did Freezer do this to you?
Oh, look, he's all concerned. I'm impressed, Vegeta. You managed to make a friend.
Hate you.
Hate you. Hate you both.
Vegeta and I...
So, my nephew, not my nephew. Well, he's an idiot too. Well, I went out there to check the bike and all that, and I'm like, looking. So my sister has a cruiser bike, not a mountain bike. Lacey forgot to put the chain on the gear. She basically put it around it, just let it dangle there. She's like, I couldn't figure out how to get it on. I'm like, you just put it on! Holy.
He wanted himself to live, and well, I didn't.
Why do you want to die?
Well, no, I meant I want him to die.
Because you look weird?
Is it because you look weird?
Oh, you know, you got that big head, those weird lips, and that tail. And you don't have ears.
Okay, no.
And you don't have ears.
And to top it all off, you're really kind of a jerk.
And apparently, this is now happening. Explain. What are you?
You see, Frieza, you aren't dealing with the average Saiyan warrior anymore.
Oh my god.
He has risen above and become a legend. The legend that you fear. He has become a Super Saiyan.
Vegeta, no! Vegeta, no!
Don't worry, little Gradle. Oh. Vegeta, no!
Nah.
Are you alright?
I have a f***ing hole in my chest. Why didn't you block that one?
I thought you had it.
No!
How about this for another game? I'll fight without using either of my hands.
I got a fucking hole in my chest. I thought you had that one. No!
Okay, then I'll fight without using my shirt.
I think you're missing the point.
Fight time now. Got your tail.
What do you think this is a game?
Well, you said it was a game.
I was being coy, you imbecile. I'm trying to kill. What are you doing? Stop it! Stop it now, or I'm going to. You.
3 victims, 6 suspects. Who will survive the night?
No one shall leave until I know who did it.
You're doing that thing where you pretend to know more than everyone else.
Fuck you, ads.
Huh, what's that?
27.
To keep on guard. All my vital areas. Oh no, my neck, my most vital area.
Don't have anything cute to say this time. Adorable.
He's gonna choke me to death. Quick, Goku, use your instincts.
Son of a mother.
You punched me in the face.
You bit my tail.
You punched me in the face.
You bit my fucking tail.
Yeah, well, I still haven't used my shirt. Does that mean I win?
Yes. Yes. You win.
What do I win?
Another bath.
But I'm not dirt.
Can't you tell, Freezer?
A bath.
Just like Vegeta said. No, you fucking don't.
I am the hope of the Omniverse. I am the light bulb in the darkness. I am the bacon in the fridge for all living things that cry out in hunger. I am the Alpha and the Omega.
He's Darkwing Duck. Oh.
Say it.
I'm so fucking high right now.
I'm so fucking high right now.
Eternal dragon, speak your wish and I shall. Oh, it is you, my master. Is it time to lay waste to this world?
Not yet. Give them a couple hundred years. See if they can clean this up.
I know I've done a lot of terrible things. Killed quite a number of people. Some of which you liked.
Oh man, my jaw.
May I ask you?
Still bother me.
Neighbor to another. Can you spare a cup of
I think I have like an infection going on. Maybe some of my ear.
Now be responsible with this energy. Don't use it to hurt any more people. Or on the drugs.
What? But why?
I'm gonna go now. Got a long trip home. I'd ask if I could take one of your legs with me, but you're probably hungry too. Bye!
Take one of your legs with me.
Really just leaving me here. He gave me his energy and left me. Maybe this is a sign. Maybe I should change. Maybe this is my second and last chance. chance. Maybe I was wrong. Nah.
Dang, Freezer, now I have to give you more.
Freezer, not to give you more.
You ever think about buying a house? Oh yeah, let me get right on that with all that money I don't have. Well, you ever thought about getting a job? I'm a green slug man. No amount of affirmative action is going to get me a job. If you say so. By the way, that old guy's been standing there for like 15 minutes. Maybe you should say something. Fine. What do you want, Kami?
Mr. Popo's kicked me off the lookout for the night. Apparently he has a booty call.
Shut up, bitch, you love it.
Last time he did this, I killed 5 corpses. He laughed when I said fuck.
Holy shit. I never heard that. Oh god, I don't remember that one at all. Jinx, Jinx, Jinx. Dude, that means Mr. Popo was fucking a Pokemon. Oh fuck, that's funny.
5.
Well, what do you want from me?
I was hoping I could stay at your house.
I don't have a house. See? Shut up, Nail.
Is someone in there?
Hello, Kami? He can't hear you.
Actually, I can. Hello there. Who are you?
I'm Nail. I'm a Namekian Piccolo fused with Ondamic.
You do know that technique is forbidden, Piccolo.
Your face is forbidden? Sadly, that was the best one up here.
Shut up! We saw Gohan earlier, but he was busy pounding the tuna. What? With Goku gone, Chi-Chi needs someone to do it.
Oh god.
I demand to know who has been spreading rumors that I've been forcing Gohan to, and I quote, pound my tuna!
Look, Chi-Chi, if it really upsets you, we'll all take turns pounding your tuna, okay? But only if we get to eat it together.
No!
So wrong.
Alright, get down here. I'm going to call Space AAA and have them do us. Thank you very much.
Ah, fuck, I drank my pop already.
Frieza, what did you do?
Daddy, not now!
I got it. Just need help.
Do I need to come check it out?
Probably.
Alright, we're back, guys.
Well, Frieza, looks like you dropped the ball. Dropped the ball. Dropped the ball.
Guys, I think that person is a Super Saiyan.
Like hell he is.
Spiky gold hair, incredible power.
You don't know that he's a Super Saiyan. Maybe he's superhuman, huh? Maybe you slackers just haven't been trying hard enough.
Says the non-Super Saiyan.
Fuck off. This is precious. You expect to beat me with this automaton of fun?
Registering insult. Retort, you are short and your hairline is receding.
Scathing.
Your confidence is noted, Vegeta. But Son Goku was able to achieve a form far beyond anything we'd ever seen before, and we still beat him. And 19 has extensive knowledge of all your techniques.
Oh, is that right? Quite the cutting-edge piece of tech you got there. But I'm curious. Can it feel fear?
Scanning. Processing. Results inconclusive.
Let's fix that, shall we?
Keep It Quilted means you keep it the best. Keep It Quilted means comfort that feels good and does good. With 5 million trees planted. For her. And for generations to come. Keep It Quilted with
Is that a
Quilted
fucking ad?
Northern.
Seriously? Fuck you. Not you. These fucking ads. Blanca. Donka. Pizza. There we go. Yeah, right over here.
But how? I thought you had to have a pure heart to become a Super Saiyan, like my dad.
Oh, trust me. There's more than one way to realize the legend. I
I wanna be a Super Saiyan.
Push-ups, sit-ups, and plenty of juice. is pure. Pure, unadulterated, badass.
Yeah, more like pure, unadulterated ego.
I heard that, Triclops!
Is that okay?
Matter of fact, go f yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Oh my god! It's Tien! What, was Krillin busy? Come on, buddy.
Was Krillin busy?
With your power level, you're no android, you're no Namekian, and you're certainly no Super Saiyan. You're just human.
Yeah?
I'll have to look up the newer episodes after this.
Power level.
How much we got left?
Super Saiyan.
Oh. Fuck it. We're done. Alright. So they have these new episodes. Let's see. Yeah, I know. And then...
Do you want to go on the back ride down the block? No? Why?
It's not nighttime. It's cooler at night.
It's cool right now.
Yeah, it's cool right now.
I prefer night.
Aren't we just gonna go on a bike ride?
I prefer night.
Just go with it.
Doesn't matter.
Am I on the right thing? No?
Night bike rides are peaceful, okay?
That is true, but it's just a quick one.
Yeah, but night bike rides are even more peaceful. This looks like shaving cream.
Kinda does.
It's also very calming.
Huh?
Wait, Gohan, your lunch!
It's going.
Sorry, it's just that the Venn diagram of supply.
So they finally released some old photos of what Gohan would have looked like from this saga instead of what he does now. It's so cool. I'll show you later.
I changed for prison and school cafeterias is basically a circle.
Thanks, Mom. You're the best.
And sorry you have to travel 600 miles to school.
It's alright. I've got the coolest ride in my grade. Nimbus! Later, Mom.
Always listen to your teachers. And remember, all women are liars and you'll always be my baby and you'll never grow up.
When can I go to school?
When your father comes home.
So never.
Between putting out fires in downtown, narrowly saving hundreds from a potential plane crash, and stopping bank robbers single-handedly, Satan City and maybe Earth itself has
Alright.
found a new hero.
So here's what it looked like. These are what designs what they would have had Gohan as. He would have had like a Trunks coat. I like his hairstyle though. That's pretty badass. But he would have had a Trunks like coat but purple. I can't remember the reason. But yeah.
I think I like Gohan's style like that better.
But instead they got what they got now. So.
Why?
I don't know. You just do. Saw a fucking ad. Screw that bitch.
And that hero's name is...
The Great Saiyan Man.
Oh my god, is the part of his name? What is he, a rapper?
It is a weird name for a superhero. I think it's kind of cool.
Of course you do. You're Hillfolk.
Sharpener!
Irasa, he knows I love him. Gohan, you know I love you.
I guess.
He's a menace. A superhuman wannabe hero enforcing his justice on my city.
Unlike you, who enforces your justice on your dad's city.
I'm different. He's working outside of the law. I work with the police.
Oh, and that makes you the good guy.
What does that mean?
It means you're my favorite Nepo baby Videl, and I love you.
So I can't use the helmet for the tournament.
Like that.
Can you come up with a workaround?
Think you can pull off a do-rag?
I mean, I can try. So, what do you think, Trunks?
I think if I'm honest, Mom will ground me. Probably.
Well, if it isn't the Great Saiyan Man gracing us with his presence. Having fun using our name for your stupid superhero bullshit?
Vegeta, did you take out the trash like I asked?
Why? We have slaves for that.
Stop calling them slaves.
Fine. Interns.
Interns.
Vegeta, you taking part in the World Martial Arts Tournament too?
Why? So I can beat up a bunch of weaklings for money? I'm already rich and I've got nothing to prove.
What if I was there?
voices are back.
No, I'm real.
Oh no, the
God,
voices
am
are
I
back.
real? Oh yeah, no, I'm real.
Not according to that court-ordered quack!
Actually, I hear him too.
What the hell?
Heaven, actually.
What the hell? Heaven,
So then,
actually.
Great Saiyaman, what's your story?
I'm just a small town boy with alien blood looking to make a difference. You?
An agent of justice, cleaning up the city and fighting against the filth that took my mother from me.
Oh my gosh, criminals killed your mom?
Well, no. I actually lost her to the Big C. But that backstory doesn't exactly strike fear into the hearts of criminals.
Yeah, I lost my dad to the Big C too.
Oh, wow, I'm so sorry. Cancer's a bitch, huh?
Oh, no, I thought you meant Cell.
But didn't everyone mysteriously come back after he died?
Not everyone.
Did you say alien?
Who wants to learn how to fly? Wow, look at you, Krillin, you've got hair!
And proof I had sex.
Hello.
Aw, what's your name?
Marin.
So we gonna talk about that, or...
That would be
Talk
me,
about
like Krillin.
what? It's my grandmother's name.
Except for that part.
about...
Yes, a fuck drum. Yeah. So this part. Let's see if anybody catches that.
About how great it is you can still have children.
Thank you.
Great it is you... That, or...
Talk about what?
That, or...
Talk about what?
So we gonna talk about that, or...
Damn
Talk
it.
about
Your name.
Marin.
Marin. Do you remember what that name's why he made that joke about we're not gonna talk about that? Back in... It was pretty much the first season of Dragon Ball Z.
You really think we're alive in 1990?
Yeah, but still.
We've
It was
watched
like,
it with
what?
him before.
During the Garlic Jr., right? Saga area, like? Krillin had a girlfriend at the time who was blonde as well, and all that. And she was left at the island for a little bit to hang out with Master Roshi while he was off fighting. Her name was Marin. So he named his daughter Marin after his ex-girlfriend before his current wife.
That's kind of messed up.
That's kind of funny. So we're not going to talk about that, or...
So we gonna talk about that, or...
Talk about what? It's my grandmother's name.
Talk
It's her
about
grandmother's
how
name.
Great it is you
After
can
this.
still have children.
Thank you?
You're welcome, goodbye.
You're right. It is funnier if we act like I don't know.
Told ya.
That's funny, but mean.
Wait.
It's funnier
So
if
you're
we
this
don't.
massively
What?
powerful, half-human, half-alien super warrior.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah?
didn't say that about myself. Conceited, but...
What I'm saying is...
Those for Christmas. Like nice headphones like yours.
Oh, like my... Yeah.
Yeah.
I like these ones. How much do they cost again?
60, but the ones that she's getting me are 130.
Holy crap. Just go with these. These are pretty good, too.
Well, it's because those are for gaming. She's gonna get me like ones that are actually meant for like my iPads like that. What was I gonna say?
Alright, well, hold on. So I'm at 2.51 viewers as of last night's stream. So we'll see how today's go. What?
They're also noise canceling like yours and everything like that. And
Nice.
they're also comfy like yours as well.
Nice.
But they're actually meant for my iPad.
So I should
and
be
they're Skull Candy,
affiliate probably by the
which
end
I
of
like
the
Skull
week.
Candy. No.
I'm assuming.
Don't you have to be that
Because I was
month?
2.2. No, it's at 30 days. But I was at 2.23 last night before I started my stream. After the stream is when I was at. So, yeah. Well, we are gonna read out who is online.
Me. Can we go on a bike ride?
Please don't push on the back of my chair.
Coming out soon with all the behind the scenes shit.
Jimmy's on.
Have you guys ever seen the video? There was a video of a
Great
guy
Barbie
mashing
girl
and his
also,
like
one of my
wrists exploded.
friends.
You worked with a couple audio engineers that worked speedrun
Alright.
sessions yesterday?
So we're gonna pay this
You're
forward
in
and we're
LA,
gonna read out
right?
as well.
Were you working with Big Bite?
Which one of the two should I do?
Yeah.
Do the person named Eden.
Thank
Shit,
you.
there isn't
Thank you. I'm so happy.
There is.
Were you working with
Oh.
Big Bite Productions? They do everything we do.
So we'll rate
Do
out
you
to
remember
Jimmy.
their
He's playing
names?
Starfield.
Because
So
I have lit.
whoops. I can't fucking type. So he's playing Starfield. So
Does that mean when you're raid?
you don't know what rating means?
You go to like their channel.
Yeah, I'm giving my viewers. That's how I get some of my views too. That's what Creep Show did earlier, so I appreciate that. Shout out to him again. So appreciate the phrase and appreciate the couple follows there also as well. So we'll do this again. I don't know what time tomorrow, but now with my new hours, I might be streaming a little bit sooner. So I might be streaming at 6:30 p.m. instead of 7 o'clock, or maybe 6, 1 or 2. We'll see. We'll figure it all out. I'll decide tomorrow. So until next time, stay classy, guys. Stay creepy. Appreciate everything. See you guys later.